This is Emma. And since I'm even more socially awkward than Hunter, she's not dating me, she's dating Matt. Last week, Emma and Matt dined out and had to answer the question, what do you want to eat? Now the problem wasn't because that they were an indecisive couple, which they are, but because of their dietary restrictions. With the rise in healthy diet trends like keto and vegan, the difficulty in finding where to eat is made even harder and more apparent. In fact, nearly 3 in 5 Americans have a dietary restriction, or heavily monitor at least one nutritional component in their diet. An hour has passed, and Emma has scrolled through over 100 Google and Yelp reviews, but none of them have addressed her serious peanut food allergy or Matt's part-time vegetarian plus pork diet. In fact, most of these reviews are overgeneralized, simply stating that the food is okay or the service is all right. But with no other options, they decided to try out a new restaurant anyway. It turns out the food was bland, and Matt ended up eating breadsticks the entire night, leading to a scathing 1-star review. Now, it would have been nice if this could have been avoided in the first place, but no easy way currently exists for consumers to find restaurant meals that cater to their preferences. That is until their foodie friend Cameron introduced them to Yumaroo, a restaurant meal recommendation app. After learning about Yumaroo, Matt and Emma decided to create a profile and filled out their dietary preferences using simple checkboxes. As soon as they completed their profile, they received a curated list of not only restaurants that they should try, but also meals at those restaurants they'll most likely enjoy. Emma selected the spicy Italian sub, and the pair decided to go to Roberto's restaurant. After eating to their fill, they received a quick survey asking them to review their experience using simple sliders. With Yumaroo, not only were Emma and Matt able to solve the problem of deciding where to eat in literally seconds, but they received rewards for their feedback, and their reviews were used to improve their suggestions so they can get better suggestions in the future. But this review data does not only help consumers like Emma and Matt, it also helps Charlie, who owns the restaurant that they ate at. Charlie started Roberto's a few years ago and quickly learned that the restaurant business isn't easy and competition is fierce. In order to compete, he spent over $1,000 a month in social media, newspaper, and radio ads without having a way to track which is working best for him. At the same time, online reviews are overgeneralized, making it difficult for him to determine what to focus on. That is until he discovered Yumaroo. Since using our app, Charlie has been able to gain actionable insights generated from aggregated consumer feedback that allows him to pinpoint where to optimize his business. He can now answer questions like, how was the service on Monday compared to Tuesday? Or what percentage of people that really like spicy foods think his spicy Italian sub is too spicy? But most importantly, he now knows exactly how many people have been driven to his restaurant from Yumaroo through location-based tracking. Since consumers can only leave reviews after they've been checked into the restaurant, this location-based tracking allows us to convert consumer reviews to new customers for Charlie. With Yumaroo, Charlie reduces his marketing costs and spends only when he makes money. He saves time because consumers come in already knowing what they want to eat. And he gets happier customers because they're paired with the meals they'll most likely enjoy. The opportunity for Yumaroo to make an impact is huge. With an estimated 60 billion meals served to U.S. restaurants in the year 2016. Now, 325 million of these meals have been served at restaurants that A, cater to people that have dietary restrictions, and B, have opened up within just the past year. Out of this initial market, we plan to capture 150,000 of these meals by the end of 2019. Yumaroo can also bring home the bacon. We charge restaurants a $2 transactional fee for every meal review that's left on our platform. With an annual target of 150,000 meals served at Yumaroo, we project an annual revenue of $300,000 by the end of 2019. Our competition is focused either on collecting vast amounts of text data through online reviews, or they're focused solely on saving the consumer time, through online reservations or pre-order. But at Yumaroo, we can have our own cake and eat it too, by tackling both of these issues simultaneously. With no specific reviews, Yumaroo is simply faster, more personable, and most importantly, more valuable for consumers and restaurants. After conducting over 100 customer interviews, we've been able to accumulate 80+ signups, 17 reviews on our platform, and are thrilled to announce to have sold to 3 restaurants across the US. Two of these are here right at home in Lincoln, and one is in Austin, Texas. My background is in project management and using data to drive business decisions at ExxonMobil and NASA, and previously founding another startup that garnered a grant from UNL. My business partner, Louise, is a data fanatic and has used machine learning at large biotechnology companies and other tech startups. Now, Louise is also a vegan, and we quickly found out that eating out with him has been an absolute pain. But with both of us having over 3+ years in restaurant industry experience and sharing a passion for solving big data problems like this one, we believe we're the perfect recipe for success. Yumaroo will be available by the end of the year, so sign up at yumaroo.co and join us in changing how people experience food. Thank you.